Collector. Welcome to No Excuse Terror. This is your girl Marissa here. Getting ready to do a quick collector read for you guys, and I hope this video finds you guys well. Maybe you're new to this channel, guys. Welcome. Feel free to look around. You may like what you see at times, you may like what you hear, but whatever you guys do, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for your girl so you at least know when your girl posting. Guys, look at this tree with me. Do it look like a face? Like the eyes, the mouth, a flat nose? Every time I look at this tree, that's what I see. See the squirrel? Say hey to all the collective squirreling. Probably gonna get that bread that I throw it down. Guys, if you're returning to this channel, thank you so much for all you guys' support. You guys is really helping your girl get it from the ground up, and that's much appreciated. At this time, we're gonna just see what's going on. Not asking nothing specific, so whatever comes out, you know? You guys, if you know me, you know I love nature. So it's a blessing to see the squirrel. Nibble a little bit before we get this read. So let's see what's going on for the collective today as a unit, as a whole. So this got something to do with somebody that didn't value you. Let me bring it back in some so you can see. So obviously somebody didn't value you. Look at the bird. But the divine values you though. It sure do. So this got something to do with somebody that did not value collective. That could now view you as the truth. Yeah. So this has something to do with somebody that didn't value you. You moving fast there, birdie. Yeah, they probably could have sped about you guys' lives as well. Somebody didn't value you, but now they view you as the truth. What's going on? So there's no one you need. There's not. They're not the one that you need. Okay, I was reading it wrong. Let me bring it back out some. I was trying to get on the bird. You know I love nature. So, the one that did not value you, Spirit is saying they wasn't even the one that you need anyway. They view you as the truth. And this is something that could be new to you now. You know? I'm going to just focus on showing you nature and things as I pull the cards. So this person that did not value you, see you as the truth now. Okay. The Spirit said those were the ones that you needed anyway. This could be new to you. Maybe somebody not valuing you, but not really, because if you're using your intuition, you will kind of know. All your suffering was an initiation. So when they thought they hurt you, y'all don't see that eye. Y'all see that eye though? Y'all see that face? I don't know, maybe I just see it. But they thought that when they devalue you and didn't take you serious, that was going to hurt you. But Spirit is saying it was really an initiation. The love finds you when you truly fall in love with yourself. It was more learning how to love yourself. Of course you know how to love. You're a good-hearted person. But learning to set boundaries and stand for something and not let nobody just play with you. When you learn how to do that, then everything else just falls into place. See a reddish brown bird? I'm so in love with nature, it's not funny. What's going on? I called my power back from anyone knowingly or unknowingly stealing from me without my knowledge. So that's what we do in Collective. We're calling all our love and our good nectar back to us. And nobody have the right to steal from us, especially ones that don't respect us and take us for granted. Nah, we're not doing that. Yeah, Spirit is saying. Somebody could be a Leo, or you could be a Leo. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Somebody also could be a Pisces. Or you could be a Pisces. Don't want me to speak now. Speak, Spirit. Somebody is facing a tower moment. Something is now coming crashing down. For this individual, whoever this is, connected to you. The Spirit is saying it's okay and it's all good. Let's see what's going on. See, somebody wanted to get rid of you for years. That's why Spirit is saying it's okay. They're facing the tower moment now. Somebody didn't take you for who you were. They took you really for granted. And now they view you as the truth. They only view you as the truth because the things that they wanted for you, they're not eating. But now their whole life is crashing down. That's why Spirit said it's okay. Because what you did not know, Spirit knew. What's going on? Something here about pictures. Somebody could have been trying to do something with your pictures, Collective. How did that work out for them? That sky is so beautiful here in Florida. I lived in New York when I was younger. I even lived in Georgia for about 5 years. But it's something about Florida. You know, I have to rock for my city, but I love all the cities and states. Let's get back to the tree. Look at that mouth, that nose. Like the mouth look like it's round, and then the flat nose, and then it go up into some eyes. That look like an eye to me. Yeah, somebody did something with your picture, Collective, but Spirit saying the same trick don't work twice. So maybe they did something with your picture before, and it may have yielded them some kind of results. But not so much anymore. You're too grounded. Y'all see them red birds? So beautiful. Yeah, somebody's experiencing a blowback, some kind of backfire now. Why is that, Spirit? The birds. I can catch her, they going so fast. They just running around. Yeah, because somebody was trying to tap into you guys' emotions. Yeah, somebody could have been doing some dark mantras. So they was speaking death on the Collective. How's that working out for them? Spirit says it's going to be alright because these hexes and curses have been returned. And fate now for this individual who have the nerve, the gall and gumption, and also the time that they put in to speak dark mantras over you guys, their fate is set in stone. And you could be a Gemini. Happy birthday, Geminis. My son has turned 26 today. Happy birthday to him. Yeah. Or someone else could be a Gemini, you guys' energy. But the destiny swap has reversed. So if they were doing something in the past, they can't do it anymore. Things they used to do, they can't do no more. Places they used to go, they can't go no more. Yeah, they thought about their future and they see you in it, but not so much. Yeah, somebody could be stalking you. They stalking your page. They riding past your home. They got you on surveillance. And they pissed off for what they see. Collective. That sounds like a them problem, don't it? Oh, also guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you guys. Yeah, it's something about the old beliefs. It no longer matches who you are. Somebody was trying to do something they did before, and it don't even match your description at this point. But it pretty much matches theirs identical. So whatever they want for you, that's what they shall receive. So they need to get in tune with it. They need to speak life over the collective, and that's what they'll get banged. But if they're out here speaking death, well, you're going to have to take that up with the divine. Right? Right. Back to the tree. Could be seeing blackbirds. Listen closer to your intuition and pay attention to your inner voice. Because this has something to do with work and or family. Collective. They have no more use for each other. So if somebody was trying to do work within you guys' family, it's not working. And people is not agreeing with the shit anymore. And people is not condoning it anymore. Yeah, because they can't even hide anymore. They can't even cloak in anybody's energy. They can't hide behind no one and throw rocks and hide hands. They can't do none of that no more. People's not working with them. If this is a job situation, people ain't with it. If this is family, they're not going for it anymore. But it's not what they said. Yeah, somebody's saying that somebody was a liar. That the things that they had said in order for people to get together and turn against you, whether at work or family, friendships, pertaining to anything. Somebody realizing that somebody was a liar. Yeah, and only stuck in a karmic loop. So this person that's lying, they're full karmic. You know, they stuck in their south node. And they do this all the time. And people's realizing that and paying attention to how someone's moving now. Somebody realized that they're dealing with a falling angel that's stuck in a karmic loop. So they don't know no better. They don't know no better. But your inner wisdom is there to succeed you to success. So there's nothing that you need to worry about as long as you do what you're supposed to do. Beautiful. Let's look at the sky together. Somebody realize that you aren't ordinary, but you're chosen. You the type that look at nature. You the type that look up. You the type that give libation to your ancestors. Feed the animals. You got a pure heart. Could be seeing lizards as well. Divine wisdom and rebirth and regeneration is here for you guys. Baba Lua is here as well. All praises due to the Orishas. This is the Orisha of the earth who governs infectious diseases, illness, healing, and the power over physical suffering and recovery. Y'all get in tune with nature. That is your doctor. That's how you heal. Naturally. You hear the bird? Get in tune with nature. The divine will always try to steer you in the right direction. Somebody is being steered to get in tune with nature. I don't know why that looked like a face to me. I'm always called to this tree. See what else Spirit want to say. What you say, Spirit? What you say? I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am wise, and I am divinely protected. I'm telling you, your health, your wealth, your wisdom come from the Orishas, your ancestors, creator. If you get into with nature, you really don't need a doctor. But I'm not a licensed physician. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If you need a doctor, you need one. But for the majority of you guys, you just need the ground. See what's going on. What's going to benefit any relationship is being real. So there are some Masons or some Eastern Stars that need to be real about what they got going on. Let's talk about it. They can't go back. You can't go back collective to playing small to be accepted. And for who I'm talking to, you ain't with the Masons and the Eastern Stars, but you could have a lot of them in your family, in your bloodline. People that you could have dealt with in the past could have been connected to some Masons or Eastern Stars. Yeah. Yeah, you could have walked away from people that was in a little group and you didn't even know that they was in that group, because that's how quiet they try to keep that shit, that secret society. But when you walked away, you got stronger. Now look at that. And now, somebody must pay the price for the evil attacks that they were sending you guys. Because it's going back. It's going back to sender. Either now or later. Yeah, these doors is opening up wide for you. And you know who these people are, you know. You see straight through them. As doors open up wide for you, they're becoming slammed shut in other people's faces. Yeah, you see straight through them. Some of them could be looking scary. Some of them could even be looking dark. But concentrate on the abundance that's flowing and is drawn to you right now anew. But for somebody, they feeling caged in like an animal. It's shape-shifted because that's what they wanted for you. They wanted to shape-shift as if they cared for you, and they loved you, they was for you. You got red bird here. That symbolizes loyalty and love, relationships, and manifestation. Somebody act like they loved you, but I've seen a red bird since I've been out here. Like a red cardinal. They wanted to act as if they loved you, but that was fake. The divine is going to make sure you get the right. Your love hasn't gone unnoticed. Yeah, that's water under the bridge now. Because if they try to do evil in the near future, the divine is saying it will not spare them again. So the divine has spared this individual. But if they try it one more again, the divine said it can guarantee it won't be spared. Yeah, but 9 out of 10, they're going to try it again because the next card says somebody's stuck in their ways. They stuck in their ways and they're going to have a price to pay. Yep. What's going on, Spirit? It's time to follow your true path. It's not time to panic, but move forward with purpose. And this could have something to do with a specific time and location. Because the divine said if it's important to you, it's important to them. Something about a calendar. So something's on a certain date. It's dated. Divine timing. Maybe this month, next month, this year, next year. Something is dated. Someone is hurt and needs a doctor. But the Creator is the only one that has the final say-so when it comes to this person. You radiate authority that doesn't beg for validation. And you never told anyone any of this, but somebody has a deadline. You can feel their deadline coming. Somebody that's hurt and needs a doctor. You can feel their deadline coming quickly that's approaching. Because you know they judged you wrong, but you wasn't the person that tried to convince them otherwise. You let the universe do that. You only want peace and love, and you pursuing it. So you should not fear. But people are confused, and they just wanted to see something for themselves. Tell them to look up. They'll see it for themselves. Yeah, they wanted to see if this game that they was playing was going to get them some kind of success, but the game was rigged. Many people in your bloodline could be critically injured now. And that's what you get for fucking with your own folks. You shouldn't fuck with nobody, but then to fuck with your own folks? Come on now. They got to do better. And the divine going to teach them. But they was feeling small at the time. That's not no excuse. Yeah, they have unhealed emotions that they have to strengthen and rise through uncomfortable, messy situations. Because everybody know that you're a good person. So like I said, that's not an excuse to come for your people. This could be family members, relatives, or friends. It's in your bloodline. You think the ancestors is taking light to that? Not so much. My son said, man, there's something about them birds. Because they always surround me. I said, those are ancestors. That's the divine spirit talking. Yeah, your ancestors wish you well. Everybody know you're a good person. They should have wished you well. But now the heat is on and I ain't talking about the sun. I Ain't talking about the stove either. They know the heat is on. Why, Spirit? Because sometimes you just need someone that'll let you know that everything will be alright. You just need real love when it comes to family. And if your family is want to treat you dirty, like, what do they expect? What do they expect? The divine not to do his part and let you know that you are loved? You are protected. You are. You are. Yeah, you know, now you know. Go out in nature and get some healing. Spiritual healing. And somebody's very disappointed right now. They don't want you to contact them because they sent all these challenges and setbacks. Now they got a spiritual disorder. But whatever they were trying to do with your pictures. Whatever they were trying to do with your pictures collective. They disappointed because it didn't work. It's not working. It'll never work. Yeah, it's your self-assurance that they don't like. Somebody want to play neutral now. Somebody want to play both sides, but Spirit ain't going for that either. You pick your side and you stay on it. You can't play with your folks, your family members in the bloodline, and wish death and mass destruction on family members and people that you're supposed to love and expect for anything to go well with you. That'll never happen. And they want to play you close like they not a part of something, but the divine know who is. See how that just worked? Yeah. Yeah, they see that you're the best person for a job. Yeah, because you're ready for a fresh start. And you're going to attract more money in you guys' lives. Congratulations. Could be a Capricorn, have Capricorn in your placement, so dealing with one. You will get the justice that you deserve. Somebody will lie to themselves about somebody being loyal to them. But whatever they threw at the collective, whatever they threw at me, is going to slide right off. Yeah, they probably was throwing something towards people's relationships as well, but a wedding is in somebody's future. Yeah, these are people that you will never trust again. They're completely out of their mind. They're going to have to learn to sit with their emotions and trust what's happening. You do. Yeah, deep healing is taking place right now. You do. They're going to have to do the same thing because they cease to honor those that came before them. So these are people that don't even honor their ancestors. You do. Your future is coming, so prepare for it, the divine is saying. And for somebody else, their entire wedding and their entire union, their entire gathering together, all that shit was a setup. The divine set them up. So when they thought they ate by trying to destroy things for you, they just destroyed themselves. Now look at that there. Yep. That's just what they did. Just what they did. Rabbit is here for represents fertility, creativity, and intuition. Trust your instincts and embrace new beginnings with courage. Could be a Taurus, have Taurus in your placements or dealing with one. You need to know that whoever this is can't influence your free will. That's the only thing that we have that is free. Our free will. Somebody expected you to be sad and wanted you under a cloud of scrutiny. Oh yeah? But you can turn up the heat with a flick of a switch if you wanted to. You better not play. You let that divine deal with your lightweight. Even though you see it all, you could be hearing owls. That indicates wisdom, intuition, and nature's way of speaking to you, so enjoy the moment. Everyone's secrets is coming out now. The ones that love to make trouble, yeah, their secrets is coming out. You could have seen a river in you guys' dream. That represents challenges is all around you and flows of emotional time in your subconscious. You could have seen that or could have been by a river. But see, somebody wanted to sacrifice you to a deity. Now they can't escape their own karma. Something about a bathtub. Somebody could be trying to do a spiritual bath and all knowing that they fucked up the church's money. Yeah, the persistence and determination. All because opportunities is knocking for you. Trust the divine timing. And listen to your inner guidance. You guys could even been seeing red-headed woodpeckers. Somebody want to know, who are you? Because you have a power of change and a connection to something greater. The cycle of life. Time to get in tune with nature. Meditate, ground yourself. Pay libations to your ancestors. Pour a little water on the ground. Thank the divine for just waking you up today. Yeah. Brown birds, you could be seeing those. That symbolizes grounding, stability, and inner wisdom. Stay rooted in personal values, and especially during turbulent times. I see a plane way in the sky, but I know I ain't gonna be able to catch it. Yeah, we talking about somebody that been on bully time. Don't believe you, don't want nobody else to believe what you talking about or nothing else. They talking about, where's your proof? The proof that you're in peace within. Because you have peace and you pursue it. They want to know your proof or what you got going on, your guiding light. Yeah, somebody's monitoring you closely. Talking about something, where's your proof? The proof is in the pudding. What's understood don't need to be explained. What's understood don't need to be explained. Somebody not knowing if they could keep up or even reach you. If it's not in the cars, they won't. Because you're not just hearers of the word, but also doers. Maybe get a message through email, phone, internet, text. Something here about the Reaper, a death angel. Maybe hearing about somebody passing. They know what's coming next. We're not here to judge anybody. That's for the divine to do. Yeah, that's irrelevant. We're not here to judge. What's going on? Taking all of the credit, shifting all of the blame. See, somebody wanted to, they discovered your rare beauty, and they tried to take the credit for who you are as an individual and as a person, and then try to shift the blame, but not so much. You have a left ear ringing. These your the angels and spirit guides trying to communicate with you. Pay attention to your surroundings. Your spirit gifts are awakening. Somebody's in danger and needs your help, though. They don't need your help. They need the divine help. That's what they need. Because enough is enough, and too much make a dog sick. Somebody could have even been killing dogs as a part of some kind of ritual. Somebody's going to have to face it and fix it and make it better. It was the one that invoked these entities. And they should have been careful about what they wish for. Because your skills is untrained but unstoppable. The divine is saying this energy vampire can no longer latch onto you guys' energy. Olokun is here, a deep sea deity who presides over the depths of the ocean, wealth, and mysteries of the subconscious. Now, somebody was not trying to admit to something that they put in their water. Okay? But Turtle is there, so trust the long road ahead. Safety lives within. And trust the divine timing, protection, and peace. Somebody can't be in the same room with you anymore. Because your name has been moved to the top of the pile. But nothing in life goes unnoticed. You got to know. Your heart is genuine. The divine know that. Could be somebody's goddaughter or pertaining to somebody's goddaughter. You could be hearing crickets. This is a reassurance of harmony. And it's time for abundance and spiritual growth. Good luck, intuition, and prosperity is here. So trust the universe. Yeah, shallow relationships are now becoming suffering. You can't deal with the shallowness. You need real truth, clarity. Yeah? And you're unraveling everything that was once hidden. Yeah. Somebody was offering something to a deity or entity to eat, but the cost of living has gone up, and so is the price of doing spell and rituals on the divine chosen one. Flamingo is here as well that teaches you to balance your emotions and trust without tension. Your soul is a reflection of the love that you give. Somebody's paranoid now. Because they say you said all that to say nothing. But did we? Did the divine? The universe has shifted the situation. So karma is real. And they brought some of their friends. They brought some friends of their own. And every blessing is now flowing. Because your truth is what is best for you. You can also be seeing dragonflies. I've seen a baby dragonfly. It was so small and translucent. You can barely see it, but you can see it. Yeah, that represents releasing what weighs you down and stepping into what's true. All praises to your ancestors. All praises to the Rishas. All praises to the Creator. What's going on? Wrong spirit is lingering in this human and physical realm. An imposter. What's going on? Yeah, they sprinkle graveyard dirt in someone's food and or drinks. And when it comes back to you, it will be tenfold, good or bad. So whatever somebody did with the wrong spirits, it's going to either come back good and or bad. But that depends on what they had going on. Horse is here as well. And a horse symbolizes to follow the rhythm of your own soul. You're being guided. Yeah. See a blue jay. Yeah, somebody not having an insight on your Reiki spirit. Oh, you see the red-haired woodpecker? Do you see? Oh, I hope y'all can see it. It's right there. You see it? All praises to their ancestors and their Orishas. I know you guys see it. Oh, it just flew off. Thank you, spirit. Yeah, not having an insight on your spiritual rank. That's what we were talking about before that flew into the tree. Yeah, they wasn't caring about the karma that they were getting ready to experience. They didn't even think that they were going. Yeah, I don't even think these people believe in karma. Karma's real, regardless if they believe it or not. See it in the tree? That's the woodpecker. You see it? Yeah. I think they said something about a woodpecker too in this read. Flew out. Beautiful. Yeah, somebody living in guilt now, but they weren't worried about the karma part of it. They didn't worry about the karma, but now they want to live in guilt. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And all the real ones already know who was the problem. Oshun is there. The goddess of sweet waters, rivers, beauty, love, fertility, represents wealth and a sweet life. All praises due to the Orishas. You got your Orishas here, your ancestors. They're going to make sure that you have the sweet life that you deserve. The peaceful life. What's going on? Yeah. They could have hit you in plain sight for somebody that was doing necromancy. Doing curses and hexes and illusions and scrying and mind control and blood sacrifices. Have all been alchemized. We alchemize all that. That necromancy, some curses, some hexes, some illusions, scrying and mind games, mind control, blood sacrifices, and the peace, power, prosperity, abundance, happiness, and health, riches, and wealth for ourselves as well as our children and grandkids and bind them to their own work. We also alchemize any hexes, curses, jinx, jinns, obsessions, binding spells, sour spells, lemon spells, all that in the peace, power, prosperity, abundance, happiness, and health, riches, and wealth for ourselves as well as our children and grandkids, and we bind them to their own work. All praises due to the Most High, the Orishas, and Creator. and ancestors. Aki Ashe. Yeah, somebody wanted to tell you what to do, right? Now they're experiencing paranormal activities and poltergeists, but you can read energy very well. And somebody deeply offended by your spirituality and your love of nature. Yeah, they target you was the target the whole time. But the right messages will find you today. Focus on your heart's desire, spirit is saying. Call it and claim it. Call it and claim it. Somebody will constantly interfering with you guys' destiny. They understand nothing of what is just said. About you calling your power back and you claiming what's due to you. Oh well, you just didn't notice anything until now, or up to 4 to 6 weeks from now. You feel like you really know your stuff, and they wanting you to stand there while they looked away, but as if they didn't. You weren't recognized, as if you were looking for validation. That's what it messed up at. Somebody's time is completely up. The cords have been cut and pushed away from your energetic field, and they're sorry they didn't believe you when they had the opportunity to. But your reputation speaks for itself. You become what they never wanted you to be, and this used to be the one that was taken from you. Right eyes twitching. Yeah. This is a nudge from the universe to take action and prepare for something significant that could be coming your way. Now somebody know they broke a spiritual law, but Spirit is saying you don't do it. Don't ignore the patterns. Sweep away negativity. Clear from your energetic field. A destructive end is now approaching for somebody, and no power in darkness can destroy you. They are happy now, looking crazy and unhappy and things, but they were supposed to find you and help you on your mission. But instead, they decided not to. And these could be older people in your family as well that knew your life mission. They also knew what they supposed to have to die. Libra could be significant, but it decided not to, so the scales have to be balanced. Yeah, they're not telling people what they did, because they didn't often talk about the work that they do. Speak, Spirit. This is for the Divine Collective. This is what you need to know today on Monday. Top of the week to you. I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. They better not be at the crossroad today messing with Papa Legba. And he ain't come out. None that I've been reading. 48 minutes and 25 seconds. So they know they don't have the backing from the ancestors and the creator and the Orishas. They better not go to plan. Let's see. The decision they chose to send death magic towards you has sealed their own fate. 10 of Swords. Divine agent. So something was sent out because they decided to play with you. But they're uncertain about their future now, but you protect yourself like you always do. And anybody can say that they love you, but this person that act like they love you want protection now. Are you protected from? Sold they sold for fame. But it's going to be a collapse. Because collective, they weren't ready. Collective, I love you guys so much. Make sure you give your girl a big thumbs up. This is your girl Marissa here with No Excuse Channel. There's no excuses on this channel. We'll be only flipping cards. This will be for all signs. Earth, fire, water, and air. Please take what resonates and leave the rest, as this is not everybody's story. But you know what I said, the shoe don't fit. Don't be putting them bitches on. I love you guys, and until next time, bye-bye.